The word echoed for months while I scrubbed tables and smiled for tips that barely covered rent. Then came Evelyn Carter, quiet, poised, observing me like she already knew me. Every Friday, without fail. Always alone. Until the day she said, "You look just like him." I laughed it off, but her eyes didn't. They trembled. I asked her who him was. She didn't answer, just smiled, the kind of smile that hides something unspeakable. Now, with her gone and millions tied to my name, the question wouldn't stop whispering through my mind. Who was he? And why did I look like him? My ex-wife called the night after the will was announced. No apology, no regret. Just surprised that I'd lucked out. Her tone was too familiar, too knowing. She said she'd heard about Evelyn through a mutual friend. But Evelyn had no friends. I'd checked. That's when I felt it. The first pull of something rotten beneath the surface. Something connected. I started with the lawyer, quietly, casually. Did Mrs. Carter ever mention family? Only once. A son. Died young, never spoke of him again. A son. I searched old obituaries that night. There it was. Jonathan Carter, deceased, age 32. Survived by mother, Evelyn Carter. No spouse, no photo, just a name. But then I remembered something. A letter Evelyn had once left folded with her check. She'd written, "You shouldn't suffer for someone else's sins." Someone else's sins. I couldn't sleep. My mind clawed through every memory, every odd glance, every question my wife never answered. Why she always avoided talking about her past. Why she panicked when I once mentioned wanting kids. I found a photo of Jonathan Carter buried in a newspaper archive 2 nights later. Same face, same eyes. Mine. No, not mine. His. I stared at it for hours until the truth began to form like a bruise beneath the skin. Evelyn wasn't a stranger. She'd recognized me. Not because of resemblance, because of blood. She'd left me everything because I was him, or what was left of him. And my wife? She'd known. The DNA test confirmed it. A perfect maternal match. Evelyn Carter was my biological mother. I'd been adopted, records sealed, birth erased. And the woman who left me, the one who'd taken everything, had known all along. She'd met Evelyn years before me. She'd been Jonathan Carter's fiancée, before he died. When she married me, she didn't marry Daniel Hale. She married the echo of the man she lost, her dead lover's reflection. I didn't confront her immediately. I let the silence do the work. Weeks passed. The inheritance became public. Reporters called. She called too, over and over. Finally, I agreed to meet. Same cafe where she first told me she loved me. When she walked in, she smiled the way she always did when she wanted control. I handed her the DNA report. No words. Her smile faltered. "You?" she whispered. "I know everything," I said. She looked at me as if seeing a ghost. Maybe she was. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't accuse. I just watched her unravel. "You were supposed to never find out," she said finally. "It wasn't supposed to matter." Her hands trembled. "You lied," I said. "I loved you." "No," I said. "You loved him. I was just close enough to touch." I stood. The chair creaked like it too wanted to escape the moment. I left the report on the table, a perfect autopsy of everything we were. The truth dissected neatly in black and white. As I walked out, she called after me, my name slicing through the room. But it wasn't my name, she screamed. It was his, Jonathan. And in that moment, I realized what revenge really was. Not rage, not destruction, just truth, revealed in silence. The money sits untouched. Evelyn's house, mine now, echoes with her absence. Sometimes I sit in her old chair by the window, the one she always used at the restaurant. The same view, same light, same quiet understanding. I think about the woman who pretended to love me, and the mother who never could. Both bound by secrets. Both ghosts in different forms. I used to think love was what made us human. Now I know it's truth. And truth doesn't heal. It simply ends the lie. When the wind passes through the open window, I imagine Evelyn's voice again, soft, trembling. You look just like him. I finally understand. She wasn't wrong, but neither was I. Because now, I don't look like anyone anymore. I look like the man who finally saw.